Hello everybody, Astocky here and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play of Buildcraft and Botania. There has been an update, so what has happened is I've now updated to Buildcraft 6.3.2, which means once again Logistics Pipes is working. I haven't got it in, but it is working, which means there's going to be an update for the regular Technicality coming out very soon. What you can see that I have added here, this is a void transport pipe. I already showed you how to make that, but I'll show you just again, just in case you missed that video. Basically, ink sac, glass, and redstone gives you void transport pipes, 8 of them, and they basically just destroy any item that enters into them. The reason I put that there with the clay insertion pipe is it tries to fill this, and then if it can't, it goes up and fills this. That's just basically because I was coming back here and this was full and it was just popping cobblestone out. Otherwise, everything's still pretty much the same, all still, working the way it's working. It has got a fair way down. Can't exactly see how far it's got down though, because I'm worried that if I do, I won't be able to get back out. Oh, whatever. Let's go have a look. So yeah, that is clearly deep. Yeah. Swimming difficult. Fighting the current. Okay, that's much better. So have made a fairly decent dent in the world just there. Let's see what we've got out of it though, because I haven't actually checked this for a while. Appetite, lots of iron, killing squids, getting some coal. So all in all, things that aren't too bad. Lots of appetite that I'll have to work out a place for later. I also, off camera, went down there-ish. There was a ravine and I found a couple of emeralds in it and was just mucking around and mining around, and I found some diamonds, which is brilliant. Otherwise you wouldn't be seeing this episode right now, because I've got myself set up now to do the crafting with mana. I killed an awful lot of zombies from my zombie spawner, and then also just ran around and killed a bunch of other stuff. So do the quick hike back to base, and then hopefully I should be in a position to show you where I'm up to. You can see the edges of the enchanting with managers there. Doop. So I basically harvested my farm and filled that with food. What I got myself up to. I got myself an extra 6 diamonds, which means I have the 1 left that I need now. Because I need to make. Well, let's show what I've made so far. I've made 5 mana pylons out of the 6 that I need, and I've got everything pretty much set up. I've got these pools here that have sparks. You can see those sparks are connected to each other, and back to this main spark I've put just here. I need 1 more spark for that, so I'll show you how that's made in a second as well. And then we should be ready to do some enchanting. Off camera, I used 8 emeralds. No, where did I put it? Did I put it in the Botania box? Maybe I put it down here. Yes, I did. So off camera, I used 8 emeralds and made a fortune 2. I already have my sharpness 3, I already have my efficiency 2 and my protection 3. What I found out though, is you can actually just put them all in, and that will give me looting 3. If I take 2 out, looting 2, take 1 out, looting 1, and you can see the level costs change as you go through. So what this is actually looking at is it's looking at the cost, plus it's adding a bunch extra on there, which kind of doubles it each time. So here you've got 8. 2 lots of 8 would be 16, plus it would take 2 to combine it together. So it should actually be 18. This actually costs 20, so that's not quite as efficient. And then the next you'd be looking at 32 plus 9, so you'd be looking at 41 to actually make a level 3. This is slightly more efficient, so that's why I got myself lots of levels and made sure I had what I needed for looting 3. So my grand plan is a pick with Fortune 2, Efficiency 2, to replace this Efficiency 2 Unbreaking 1, just because I was having too much trouble getting efficiency books and I can't be bothered wasting any more levels. Then I'm going to get a sword with sharpness 3, looting 3. So that's going to be the grand plan, the aim. Exactly how much mana is going to be needed to get there, I really don't know. I'm hoping I have enough. But I do need one more mana pylon first. So that's going to be 2 gold, 2 iron. And you can see that by getting all this mana over here, I've actually pretty much emptied these all out. So not in the world's best spot to be starting some of this stuff. Need a mana diamond. I really, because I'm currently burning lots of charcoal, I've turned off my magnetization and I miss it. So that was set up that way so I would remember where to put it. So dirt block, mana pylon on top, flower underneath. I don't believe all your flowers need to be the same. I just did that because I like the look of it. So hopefully we right click this and it works. Beautiful. So now, fingers crossed, I just need to put a spark on top and then we're ready to start enchanting with mana. So you start off with that kind of X-y pattern. That's where you put them, and as you can see at the bottom it says in the air 1 block where marked. Put flowers under the pylons and in the center. Done. Place a lapis block in the center. Done. Right click it and it works. We've done that already. So you would place, via right click, the item to be enchanted on the enchanter itself, and then drop enchanted books inside the circle around it. Any items that are already enchanted can't be enchanted again. To start the enchanting, right click the enchanter with the wand of the forest. It'll scan the books, and once it's done, a spell circle of sorts will appear, indicating the book can be picked up again. And it says you need lots of mana. I don't know what more I need to say. So let's get my... You know what? Let's get this pick. Let's start with the Fortune 2, Efficiency 2 pick. I'm going to have to make myself some more living wood. So well, I personally have not tried this. I've seen how Yorkie do it, but that's as far as it's gone for me. So hopefully this will work quite well. I'm going to make spark now. So to make a spark you need 2 mana petals, gold nugget in the center, and then blaze powder around the edges. So if I place this over the top, this should feed mana from all of these mana pools that I have. As you can see, it linked up with the 2 nearest ones. So this should now be ready to go. We want to place the non-enchanted pick in the center. And then at this point we want to throw our 2 books on the ground. And then we want to whack it with the wand of the forest. Oh, there we go. It's pulling in the mana that it needs. It's scanning. Did we do it? How do I know when I'm done? Hello? Rarity of the enchantments and level total of any book of more than one. I don't know how I know if it's done. Are you done? Like I'm not actually seeing any more mana flow into it. Do I right click to get you back? Oh wow. That was actually super fast. I like sparks. And it didn't seem to use as much mana as I thought it would. That's good too. The other good thing is my mana steal stuff has actually lost all of its enchantments. That was an issue related to my previous incident, where I quite mistakenly deleted all my inventory and had to get some of it back. So I got it all back, obviously, but yeah, I re-enchanted my tools, but I didn't re-enchant my armor, so that was a faux pas on my behalf. So we want looting 3, and then we want sharpness 3. But yeah, sparks are amazingly brilliant things. They're just so fast. So that's it actually pulling in the mana, I think. So, sharpness 2, sharpness 3, looting 3. Heck yeah. This is definitely good. I'm going to change that back to normal. I was playing off camera a little while on easy because I was just killing so many zombies. And it was just kind of boring. I don't know that it makes much difference, but it was meaning that they hit me less and I had to eat less food. Don't want protection 3. How are we doing here? Oh, actually we have drained those quite a bit. So maybe let's go for protection 3 on the chest plate. See how that works. Feeling like this can't be too bad. Let's get them all and we'll one by one enchant them. Just going to come over here and keep an eye on how much of this mana I'm using out of my little area. I'm pretty sure all those sparks are interlinked. So it is pulling, but I think it's pulling from lots of different sparks as well. Like that was a more than half full pool and it's pretty much empty now, so that was quite a bit of mana. Probably not as much as I would have expected it to use. Where did that... Oh, I put it on. Huh. But yeah, sparks, I mean, I've seen this process take, 20 minutes when you're just using a regular mana spreader. So sparks are definitely the way to do it. So, protection 3 on all of my items now. I'm pretty badass. So what was I going to do now? I don't even remember. The rest of my tools though are pretty much as good as they're going to get, so... I don't see a lot of benefit in tweaking it too much. So we'll get rid of that one, and that one, and the rest of the tools we'll keep just as they are. Don't need that enchanted book either. You can see over here I've got significant amounts of cobblestone, and that's kind of why I just told the other ones to just start deleting itself. It wasn't doing me much good. But that is a beautiful thing. Obviously you've seen just how much how much charcoal I've been using, so you can tell that this is working. It's full stack in the bottom, and it's ready for me to turn that back on whenever I feel like it. I actually expected this enchanting with mana to be an entire episode by itself. So it's not that I'm disappointed that it's not. Or maybe just a tiny bit. Maybe a tiny bit disappointed. So that means I need to think of what I'm going to do for the rest of the episode now. So that's been probably about half an episode, about 15 minutes. Zombie dude. So let's look at what we have. let's look at what we need. I've done enchanting with mana. Got the brewery, got alchemizing with mana. Baubles and accessories. The Pyroclast pendant is actually pretty neat. That protects you from fire. Air, earth. I need air, earth and fire as my 3 runes. Do I have them? Earth, fire. Don't have air. Okay. Three mana steel, carpet. I'm pretty sure I have a carpet. Stop it. So, feather. String. I know I had carpet. Carpet. Feather, string, carpet. Bunch of mana steel. Three's enough, right? Perfect. So, feather. Carpet. String. Mana, mana, mana. And go. Make it happen. I do love that little pie chart there. And I did see it really quickly with the enchanting before when it was powering up. But it went through so fast I didn't even really see it happen. So I think the next thing for Botania is going to be the portal to Alfheim. Unless there's something else I can make. What does that do? Swim like a fish. Gives a haste effect. Freezes water. Got that one. Tainted blood pendant. That's going to require... Okay, so that's one that you actually infuse with a potion, and it gives you that potions effect. That'd be kind of cool. Tiny planet. No, that's not that exciting. So definitely, Alphamancy is going to be next. That requires Terra Steel though, so I need to make myself a Terra Steel infuserizer thing. Have space just here for it. I just need to know if I have the ingredients. Oops. Look at that. Totally forgot what I was doing. It is a fairly common problem for me, forgetting what I'm doing. So now we need the Rune of Summer. So I got... Why did I make more air? Oh, really? Okay. Pyroclast pendant. So I need summer. So 2 sand, air, earth, melon, and slime. Melon, slime, 2 sand, air and earth. So air, fire. No. No. Air, earth, melon, slime, sand. Beautiful. You need some more living rock. 2 pieces of, I believe. There we have a single rune of summer. So let's go back one. Summer. Okay, that's easy. Okay. String. So 4 string. Bit of metal to hold it together. Summer. And fire. So equipable in the amulet slot. I'm now... Oh, I didn't realise it popped up on my inventory. That's super cool. Does the... Oh, the sash does as well. That's so neat. So that should protect me from damage from fire. It doesn't protect me from fire, doesn't stop me getting set on fire. Doesn't stop blazes from hurting me or anything like that. But nevertheless, still quite useful. Just going to go plant these. Come on. And then what I really need is a way of producing a lot more mana much more quickly. Now I don't think, well, I mean, if that sort of thing existed, then everyone would be doing it all the time. So it's going to take me probably a little while to get the amount of mana I need, because each piece of terra steel, and I need 2, needs a half a mana pool. But at the very least, if I can get set up, what do I need to get set up? Let's go back to Portal to Alpharn. No. Terra steel? So we need 4 blocks of lapis plus 5 blocks of living rock. And yeah, I'm thinking just here is going to be... No, here, definitely here. So we're going to go... No, that's not right. Is that out of the way enough? Yeah, that'll do, whatever. No. Won't do. What am I raising it above the ground for? When there's just no need to. Collect that in a second. So that's the checkerboard pattern. So I need a terra steel agglomeration plate, or whatever that word is that they use. And then I need a spark. Because obviously I need to get the mana to the terra steel in a quick enough period of time. So let's look up that agglomeration plate. I love the fact that this is just a free type. Okay, so I need to make pretty much one of every rune to make that plate. Block of mana steel and 3 lapis. You've seen me make them all except for mana, and that's just a lot of mana items. It's not difficult, it's just, I guess you'd say, time consuming. So I've got everything I need to make all of these things. I don't have enough diamonds though to make the terra steel at this stage, so that's going to have to be a job for later. But at least, you know, I have achieved some things this episode, and I have a fortune pick now, so if I go and get more diamonds, I should have some success. So thank you very much for watching the episode. Stay tuned for the next one, where hopefully I'll have the resources that I need and the setup that I need to make some terra steel and get moving with this. So until then, thanks for watching. Astocky out.